Hey guys, it's Robert again with V.L.C. and today I wanted to talk to you about decision making. In our daily lives, we are always confronted with the decision of choice. It is ultimately up to us as individuals to have sound judgment and to make the correct choices that will benefit us in the future. However, we don't always make the best choices, and that is largely due to our own feelings. Let us take a better look at how our decision-making process can be modified for us to make better decisions without being influenced by our feelings. Our cognitive process is largely comprised of 3 steps: thoughts, feelings, and behaviors. We have thoughts, and based on our past experiences and beliefs, that thought will evoke a specific feeling. We then react to our emotions with our perceived appropriate behaviors. However, this process can sometimes lead us to make poor choices. For example, Corporal Wagner didn't get promoted to sergeant as his cutting score was off by 1 point. That was his thought. The thought of this made Corporal Wagner upset. Those were his feelings. So Corporal Wagner decided to get drunk in the barracks and fight the duty NCO. That was his behavior. Needless to say, the next day Corporal Wagner was instructed to go see the company first sergeant. Corporal Wagner endured the full shaft, as usual, of the big green weenie and was demoted to Lance Corporal. So what can help us avoid the same mistakes as Corporal Wagner? Well, we can implement different techniques to have a better judgment on the choices we make. First, we can start with taking some deep breaths to relax ourselves. Once we are relaxed, we must recognize our thoughts and the emotions or feelings that arise from the thoughts. This is called being mindful. If we implement the rational thought process flowchart into Corporal Wagner's situation of not being promoted, the outcome would be vastly different. For example, Corporal Wagner didn't get promoted to sergeant as his cutting score was off by 1 point. That was his thought. The thought of this made Corporal Wagner upset. Those were his feelings. So Corporal Wagner decided to take a moment to breathe and relax and be mindful of the emotions that were provoked by his thoughts. After doing this step, he was able to control his emotion, assess, and rationalize his thoughts. After rationalizing the situation, he determined that his best plan of action was to do better on his physical fitness test by improving his run time. He determined that if he could improve his run time by 1 minute, that would give him an extra point he needed for promotion. So Corporal Wagner decided at that very moment, even though he was upset, his best choice would be to go on a run. That would be his behavior. This would help him work on his run time and help him control his emotions through exercise. This slight modification of his cognitive process would allow Corporal Wagner to avoid getting punished by the big green weenie again. It won't always be easy to catch yourself making emotional choices, but if you can recognize that you are emotional in the moment, use that rational thought process to help you separate the logic from emotions. And with practice, you will be less likely to engage in emotional-driven decision making. Hey guys, that's all I have for today. Thank you for watching my video. I hope you liked it. And for more videos like this, like and subscribe to my channel. And remember, it's your choice.